And welcome in, everyone, once again inside Hanson Memorial Stadium. I'm JJ Sylvia, joined alongside myself by my cousin and partner and SB student legend, Mr. Carter Sylvia. For the first time this season, we are bringing you SB Boys Lax here on Somerset Access TV and SB Blue Raider Studios on YouTube. And Carter, the New Bedford Whalers coming into town, an 0-3 record on the season, coming in to take on the 1-0 Raiders, coming off their first victory in program history. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big win for SB on Monday against Taunton, 7-5 win. First time really scoring a lot of goals in the game as well, 7 goals. But I talked to them in the pregame. They really want to focus on shooting from the outside so they can get more net front presence.
Flag already flying here in this one as picking up the ground ball for New Bedford is Tommy Mock. Ball hits the deck again. Gavin Rodriguez trying to scoop it up. Rodriguez, one of the more highly touted players on this Raiders squad as an LSM, already has an offer from Maine Maritime to play college lacrosse as a junior. And Carter, Rodriguez is one of your teammates on the Somerset-Berkley boys ice hockey team, so must be nice to see some of your teammates out there today on the field.
Yeah, John. I mean, it looks like they're going with the game plan they told me earlier. Really just these outside shots. They're really just trying to pepper it as.
First tally of the game belongs to Elliot Lindbergh. Give him 3 now on the season after a 2-goal performance against Taunton, and it's 1-0 Somerset-Berkley.
Great play there by Lindbergh. Really just cut into the back door of the net, leaving him wide open. That was how he scored a lot of his goals last game against Taunton. Those backdoor type of feeds, kind of sort of like in hockey, how you kind of pass it back doors, a guy wide open.
Into the middle, Aaron Preston score! Aaron Preston got a beautiful pass from outside right into the middle, and he had a wide open lane for the shot there, Carter.
Yeah, I mean, really impressive play there from Mari to Aaron Preston, one of my teammates on the hockey team, and really just a great cut, finding that open space, receiving the ball really well, just catch and shoot 1 second on, 1 second off his stick, bang, goal.
Caius Mari on a give and go with Aaron Preston. Preston into the middle. Lindbergh, he scores! Put it low to the right side of Emilio Tirado. Raiders really piling it on early in this one. Second of the game thus far for Elliot Lindbergh.
And it was very similar to the second goal the Raiders scored when Aaron Preston cut to the middle. Same there with Lindbergh. Cut to the middle, catch and release goal. I mean, if you're going to keep just leaving him wide open in the middle, I mean, it's going to be a long night for New Bedford.
Mari weaves by 2, the fake pass, the shot, score! Beautiful work by Kalani Mari, nearly doing it himself there, and he skips it in for the 4th Raider goal here in the first.
Yeah, nice goal there by Kalani Mari. A little coast-to-coast, as we like to call it in the business, and it was really just a great play all around. Even while getting pushed on the sideline, he keeps possession, bobbed and weaved between 3 defenders, and scores.
In a lot of ways. First big chance for New Bedford, and there's the tally that the Whalers needed, and it comes off the stick of Misael Dominguez, one of the captains. Perhaps the Raiders will have to be careful now in the middle of the field on the defensive end, Carter. Possession. Dominguez inside, he scores! Misael Dominguez back-to-back, and it's a 2-goal game. Last opportunity for Somerset-Berkley here. Caius Mari with 0 on the clock. There's the horn, and quarter number 1 comes to an end with a 4-2 Somerset-Berkley lead. 2 goals for Elliot Lindbergh, 1 for Aaron Preston, and 1 for Kalani Mari for the Raiders, and then Misael Dominguez with both tallies for the New Bedford Whalers. As we look towards quarter number 2, Carter Sylvia and I take a step aside once more here on Somerset Access TV and SB Blue Raider Studios on YouTube. Pushed off the ball by Luis Vergara. Now Gonzalez has it again and is able to skip it in from about 15 yards out. Beautiful work there by Angel Gonzalez.
Yeah, great play there by Gonzalez. Really a no-give-up effort. He lost the ball towards the middle of the field, then collected it back, went through 2 guys, and it was just a great individual effort, and that's the type of players that Coach Stragagali really likes.
Elliot Lindbergh finding Caius Mari. Mari has had a bit of a tough time shaking Dakota Matthew in this one. This time he gets the upper hand into the middle. Lindbergh, he scores! And give Elliot Lindbergh the hat trick first. 6-2 Raiders as we look towards halftime. Still 2.5 to play. Not sure many people even saw that ball come across the goal. A nice pass back in front. A one-timer try doesn't work. But Caius Mari coming from behind, back in front, tucks it in. 7-2 Raiders with 1:41 to go in the half.
I mean, to go back on that shot from Gavin Rodriguez.
Tripped up. As this first half will come to a close, a 7-2 Somerset-Berkley advantage, and they have been propelled by scoring from all across the board, but an exceptional first half performance by Elliot Lindbergh with 3 goals of his own. Misael Dominguez with both tallies that still remain as the only 2 for New Bedford as we look towards halftime. Once again, 7-2 Raiders. Carter Sylvia and I will see you on the other side of halftime here on Somerset Access TV and SB Blue Raider Studios on YouTube. Back here at Hanson Memorial Stadium, JJ Sylvia, Carter Sylvia with you for Somerset Access TV and SB Blue Raider Studios on YouTube. And Carter, as the sun starts to be eclipsed by the clouds, the Raiders are starting to eclipse a late first quarter effort by New Bedford that saw them nearly drawing even after a couple of tallies by Misael Dominguez. But ever since then, especially in that second quarter as we begin this second half, it was all Somerset-Berkley to close half number 1.
Yeah, and it really came down to the Raiders had constant pressure in the offensive zone as they are right now, and just constant shots. Last game, 30 shots against a tough Taunton team. In this game, they've probably at least had over 30 shots just in that first half. So it's definitely been an impressive performance by the Raiders.
A long try on the way from Kalani Mari going just wide on the far side of Emilio Tirado. Tirado's made a couple of big saves already in this one. As you know, as Carter was saying earlier, he has been peppered with shots and a beautiful backdoor pass. Aaron Preston setting up his man and Elliot Lindbergh, the 4th tally for the SB captain, and it is 8-2 Raiders.
I mean, just a great cut back door from Elliot Lindbergh. Aaron Preston, one of those players who's always observant of the field, always knows where players are, and it was a great example right there as he found Lindbergh back door for an easy goal.
Around the perimeter for the Raiders, that has been a key part of their offensive game plan thus far. Sam Raposa, the hop shot, he scores! Sam Raposa, his first of the game, and scoring coming from everyone in this one for the Raiders. That is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 different goal scorers for the boys in white. Kalani Mari directs the troops and charges forward. Kalani cuts into the middle, scores! Kalani Mari, second of the game for the Joseph Case Jr., and the Raiders just keep piling it on, 10-2, Somerset-Berkley.
I mean, great play.
Raiders into the double digits. And Carter, I don't want to get too prophetic here, but I do believe that is the first time that the Raiders have broken double digits in scoring in program history. Prove me wrong, even if it isn't through number 17 in red today. Dominguez working on Rodriguez, gets a lane, the hop shot, he scores! 3rd goal of the game from Misael Dominguez, doing it all for the Whalers as they try to chip into the Somerset-Berkley lead.
As I said right before halftime, they really have to piggyback off Misael Dominguez. He's really been...
Raiders will restart. Kalani Mari into the middle, Aaron Preston, top shelf for number 8. His second of the game, give him 4 on the season, and the Raiders lead back to where it was before, now 11-3 in favor of Somerset-Berkley. You need a couple of tallies here at the end of the quarter to try to shift the momentum a bit into the Whalers' favor.
Yeah, I mean, they just got to find a way to put the ball in the back of the net. Dominguez, as he puts it in the back of the net.
4th goal of this one for Misael Dominguez, as it has been all about him on the offensive end for the Whalers. Now 11-4 Raiders, and Carter, we're talking about it. Maybe Chase Elaine is giving that message right now to just be aggressive. Feed Misael as much as you can, and maybe good things will happen.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, just feed him and see what happens, but I think for the Raiders, they got to see this as a team. A better teams could point out this weakness in their defense. So I think Coach S, as we like to call him, in practice is definitely going to fix up that weakness in the defense.
Caius Mari will restart it for the Raiders once more. Lindbergh into the middle for Preston. There's the hat trick for Aaron. 2 different Raiders with a hat trick in this one, as Aaron Preston joins Elliot Lindbergh, and it is 12-4 Raiders. Kalani Mari. Mari, another Raider who's nearing a hat trick in this one. He has 2. Perhaps looking for number 3 here. Mari dancing. There's number 3 for number 3. And 3 different Raiders with hat tricks in this one.
I mean, great move there by Kalani Mari. Once again, just taking on the whole team pretty much by himself and puts it, as we call in hockey, in the 5-hole.
As looking to the middle, couldn't find anyone. Looks like a backdoor tuck in there for Elliot Lindbergh. Give him 5 on the day to lead all scorers on both sides. Shot blocked partially. Nonetheless, the ball finds its way to Misael Dominguez. Dominguez with Cooper Grishy on him into the middle. What a stop by Chase Vaught. Some great reflexes there for number 6.
Yeah, I mean, great save there by Chase Vaught. Some of his seniors on this team were really high on Chase Vaught and his ability to save shots, and it really showed there as he made a really nice save
in the upcoming weeks.
But I think in this game they've proved themselves that they can put the ball in the back of the net when as a great shot there.
That's Logan Alves, as he becomes the first goal scorer that isn't named Misael Dominguez in this game for New Bedford. And honestly, at this point, the Whalers playing for pride, and that's a prideful goal there for Logan Alves, as he thanks the big man upstairs after that one. 5 minutes, 11 seconds left to go here at Hanson Memorial. A 14-5, 9-goal Somerset-Berkley lead. And positives all around. Sending it up the field is Carlos Lux on a bounce, and grabbing it is Misael Dominguez. Dominguez has Matthew Pereira crashing with him. He'll spin. Dominguez scores once again on a skip shot this time. 5 goals in this game for Misael Dominguez, as now he is the leading scorer on both sides in terms of individual scoring efforts.
Yeah, I mean, it's really been an impressive performance by Dominguez despite the scoreline, and I think he's really going to carry this performance on for the rest of this games and maybe propel New Bedford to maybe get a couple wins this season.
Blue Raider Studios on YouTube. That goes out to both our viewers from here in the Somerset-Berkley community, as well as anyone who might be watching on the New Bedford side. And another goal for the Whalers. That was a snipe to the low left corner by Logan Alves, his second of the game.
And the Whalers are really clawing back in this game, putting it back down. Well, it was already single digits, but now back down to they have half of the Raiders scoreline, 14-7. So you really got, as I said before, they're definitely capable of scoring. Now they just got to show it through a full game instead of just the fourth quarter.
Restarting is Matthew Pereira. Pereira will find Braden Medeiros. Medeiros looking to dance toward the middle. Goes down low, Pereira. Pereira for Dominguez. His shot. Nice stop with the top of the stick by Chase Vaught. Looking back through the clouds again, providing a nice backdrop to the end of this one. Angel Gonzalez trying to dance around Alexander Crespo. Crespo's making that hard, but Gonzalez comes out nonetheless. Gonzalez for Preston. Back to Gonzalez in the middle. That one blocked. Looks like it went off of Luis Vergara. Exactly 1 minute left. Raiders still with possession, as they look to maybe grab one more and put that cherry on top of that first home win Sunday. Caius Mari muscling his way through the middle. Ball on the ground, picked up and fired on for a stop by Tirado. 40 seconds left. Emilio Tirado. The heave toward the middle of the field. Trying to skip it forward to one of his guys. Getting in the way of that is Angel Gonzalez. Gonzalez still digging for it. Ball dribbling back towards the New Bedford goal again. Scooped up initially by Caius Mari as he takes a topple. And now Misael Dominguez, a nice pickup off the bounce. Dominguez up ahead, a chance, they score! A nice passing setup there, and Braden Medeiros finishing it off for the Whalers as they'll get that little bit of extra pride here at the end. As Chase Elaine mixing up his face-off man, and this one comes to a close after the draw. The first victory at home in program history for Somerset-Berkley boys lacrosse, and the final score is 14-8 in this one. And Carter, any final thoughts before we look towards post-game interviews?
It was definitely an impressive performance by the Raiders, and it was great to be in the booth with you once again, John. And I hope this Raiders team can piggyback off these 2 wins early and have a great rest of the season.
And now Carter Sylvia and I will look towards our post-game interviews where hopefully both Gavin Rodriguez and Aaron Preston will join us. Stay tuned, and we will be right back here on Somerset Access TV and SB Blue Raider Studios on YouTube. Alrighty, welcome back in everyone here on Somerset Access TV and SB Blue Raider Studios on YouTube. JJ Sylvia, Carter Sylvia, joined by Mr. Aaron Preston and Mr. Elliot Lindbergh, 2 of the top offensive juggernauts in this game for the Somerset-Berkley Raiders. And boys, first home win in program history, first back-to-back wins in program history. You guys got to be feeling on top of the world right now.
Man, it's feeling great. I mean, for the whole team, we've been wanting this win since last year when we went 0-10. It was the first year of the program, but I mean, Coach S is just ecstatic. We're all ecstatic, and we just love the game.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I'm kind of speechless. It's kind of crazy. Everyone came out swinging, scored first. It was awesome. I loved it.
And I want to add, you guys both had great individual performances today. 4 goals for you, Elliot, and 3 goals for Aaron. How do you guys feel about performance? What were the key components that made you guys so great today?
I think our chemistry, the attack chemistry, being able to pass, being able to find those looks, find those cuts, take good shots, it was really good.
I think the chemistry is just great. I mean, me and Elliot have not been playing with each other for a year. Caius is new, but he's not new to lacrosse, but he is just amazing behind the net. Also, like the defense is just kind of sleeping as well, but just great chemistry is all it can be.
And last question for you two guys, because I know you want to hit the locker room. You talk a lot about chemistry. How much of this chemistry that you've built has to be credited to your head coach? Because obviously you're a brand new program, only your 2nd year. I'm sure he kind of sets the tone and sets up that chemistry to be built.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he comes in every day with like the biggest smile on his face and just gets us ready for practice every day. I mean, we couldn't do it without him. He's just what it means, like what lacrosse is. It's just perfect.
Yeah, he comes in with love. He's full of love. Always has a smile, like Aaron said. Yeah, he's just full of love. He's awesome.
A lot of awesomeness to go around here. First home victory for the Somerset-Berkley Raiders boys lacrosse program in their team's history. A big moment for all of us to share, but for now, we step aside until next time. I'm JJ Sylvia. For my partner Carter Sylvia, the entire Somerset-Berkley Blue Raider Studios crew, and the Somerset Access TV crew, I wish you a good rest of your Friday afternoon.